All right, so it's been 10 days since the mother of a famous US TV anchor disappeared, and authorities have made their very first arrest in the case. An individual has now been detained for questioning, and law enforcement is preparing to search a location associated with the individual. The development follows the very first images released of a masked person apparently tampering with a front door camera outside the home of Nancy Guthrie. 3 videos and 6 photographs released by the FBI show an individual on a deserted doorstep in the dark in some eerie black and white imagery. The person is described as an armed individual. Now, Nancy Guthrie, the mother of the Today Show's co-host Savannah Guthrie, is believed to have been kidnapped from her home in Tucson in Arizona. She was last seen on the 31st of January. Multiple ransom letters were sent to TV stations last week. Savannah and her siblings have released a video saying that they are ready to pay the ransom in exchange for their mother. The FBI Director Kash Patel has said that the latest images date to the morning of her disappearance, adding that the authorities had worked to recover them from the residual data. Footage shows the individual approaching the front door, clad in long pants, a zip-up jacket, hat and gloves, and carrying a backpack. Now, the person's hands loom over the camera for several seconds before he or she turns, looking for something on the ground, and then stepping outside the entryway and pulling up some plants. Subsequent footage appears to show the person pushing the plants against the camera, and the authorities say that they believe that Nancy is still alive and have said that the blood that was discovered on her doorstep belonged to her. Savannah Guthrie on Monday released the latest video appeal for public help in tracking down her ailing mother, who suffers from heart problems and needs regular medication.
We believe our mom is still out there. We need your help. Law enforcement is working tirelessly around the clock trying to bring her home, trying to find her. She was taken and we don't know where. And we need your help.
Nancy Guthrie's disappearance has garnered massive coverage in the U.S. media, and even the White House is now keeping a watch. The White House spokesperson Caroline Leavitt began a media briefing by saying that she and President Donald Trump had just reviewed the newly released imagery.
He and I were both reviewing the newly released surveillance footage from FBI in the Savannah Guthrie case on just this heartbreaking situation with respect to her mother. The president encourages any American across the country with any knowledge of the suspect to please call the FBI, who continue to assist state and local authorities who are leading this investigation on the ground.
Up until now, investigators say they had little digital evidence. A doorbell camera was disconnected early Sunday, and the local sheriff says while the software data recorded movement on the home minutes later, the footage couldn't be recovered because Nancy did not have an active subscription. FBI Director Kash Patel posted the videos on X. He says they were recovered from residual data located on the back end of the system. Ransom letters received by some local media outlets have also come into play in the case. It's unclear if they were authentic and whether the Guthrie family has had any contact with the abductors.